All right, all right, all right. Now I'm back after a few days. I done decompressed. You know what I'm saying? I done got my grieving process out the way. I'm good now. I'm good. So now I'm ready to welcome Jared Verse to the team. You know what I'm saying? But hey, real quick. How you gonna just take Dillon Gabriel number like that, man? You coming in bullying like that, bro? But before we get into that, my name is Will, and this is BTSN. Damn, you coming in, but you coming in from LA just on some like, you just on some full time jack move, huh? Now, it's a few things to this though, right? Because the truth is, I've been telling y'all, I really don't think Dillon Gabriel gonna be here anyway. I told y'all that months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like when he wasn't when Shedeur was here, and I think Deshaun was here too, but Shedeur was here for sure. And Dillon was nowhere to be found, and the coach was kind of calling him out for it. I was saying like, hey man, I don't think Dillon gonna be here. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I got a few videos. Maybe Jerry Verse knows something we don't know. So we'll see. Hey, I'm gonna roll the first one so y'all can see what this. Now I didn't hear this in the press conference, but if he said this in the press conference, this kind of crazy. So go ahead and roll it.
Jared Verse was asked in his opening press conference with the Browns if he'll offer to pay Dillon Gabriel for his jersey number 8. He said exactly this: haha, I don't think I'll have to pay for it. I should have it soon enough. What do you guys think he meant? This is crazy.
Like, bro, if he said that for real, I didn't hear it. I was too hurt. I was too hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I was too hurt to watch the press conference. I was distraught. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't warmed up to the idea now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually happy with it now. Believe it or not, I'm actually happy with it. We going with the youth movement. I can't really hate it. You know what I'm saying? And the moment I was ready to hang up my flag though. It was bad, bro. But you know, onward and upward. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Myles, I'm gonna miss Myles. I'm not rooting for him in LA. I'm not. I'm petty like that. I ain't rooting for him in no LA. He's supposed to be here, but you know, I think Jared Verse is gonna be. He gonna be a decent replacement. And later in the video, I'm gonna tell you why I think that. I'm gonna break it down why I think that. Now, as far as the number, right? He may not even be able to really wear the number. I'm gonna play this video from Quincy Carrier. You know what I'm saying? He's a Browns YouTuber. You know, famous in the space. He like top 2. He might be 1 depending on who you ask. I feel like it's G Bush probably number 1 right now, and then him. You know what I'm saying? And then Chef Zay somewhere in there. But he was talking about how at his position he probably can't even wear the number 8. So go ahead and roll it.
Here's something that's absolutely not important, but still a hilarious side effect of the Myles Garrett trade. See, Jared Verse, who the Browns got in the Myles Garrett trade, wears number 8. And right now, the number 8 is not available on the Cleveland Browns roster. It's worn by Dillon Gabriel, which usually not a big deal, right? Dillon Gabriel, he gets his jersey switched, he takes a new number, maybe even makes a little money, not a big deal. But the problem is that right now on the Browns roster, all the 0 to 19 numbers that a quarterback can wear are currently taken. So there's no number for Dillon Gabriel to swap to for him to give up the number 8. So in order for Dillon Gabriel to give up the number 8, he has to find somebody who can swap with him, and then he can swap with Jared Verse. For right now on the Browns roster, there are no DB numbers available. There's also no linebacker numbers available. The only position that Dillon Gabriel can really swap with is a wide receiver and tight end because the number 88 is available on the Browns roster. So in order for Jared Verse to get number 8, Dillon Gabriel has to switch with somebody else who's willing to switch to 88. So I hear some of you saying, well, Jared Verse could just pick a random number, wear that for the time being, and wait till Dillon Gabriel gets cut by August. The only problem with that is the NFL's policy on jersey number changes. See, if the NFL sells your jersey and you change your jersey number, then you have to buy out all the inventory before you can change your number. And the big question is, if the Browns sell a Jared Verse jersey with a number that he has that's a placeholder, and then he wants to change his number back to 8 after Dillon Gabriel gets cut, does that mean Jared Verse has to buy out all the inventory before he can change that number 8? The same thing's true if Jared Verse wants to wear his college number 5. It's worn by a linebacker. There's no linebacker numbers available. Then there becomes a bigger question of if Jared Verse can even wear the number 8, because he won't be an outside linebacker in Cleveland. He will be an edge defender in Cleveland, which means single-digit numbers aren't available to him, which if that's the case, he has to pick a number between 50 and 79 or 90 and 99, which means the only jersey numbers available to him are 61, 66, and 68. Well, there is one more jersey number available, and that number is 95, which let me know in the comments. Do you want Jared Verse to wear 95 in Cleveland after being traded for Myles Garrett?
Now, first and foremost, he definitely can't wear 95. He definitely can't do that. So that's off the table. You know what I'm saying? But them other 60s numbers, that's going to look nasty on him, because if I was him, I would go 66, though. It's just the same number, just twice. I would do that if they don't let him wear 8 if Gabriel get cut. But you see how it's complicated for real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? Like I said, I ain't mad at it. But what I'm going to do is, man, I'm going to go to the timeline. Yeah, I got segments now. Yeah, I got segments. Yeah. So, let's take it to the timeline, man. So, Ian Ryder says, snatched DG's chain. That's what I'm saying. Like, dog, you come in here just snatching chains, though? Dang. I heard about y'all dating boys, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I heard about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out dating. But chill out, man. Don't come here snatching chains like that, bro. That's out of control. I mean, can you at least ask him? I heard Dillon was like, hey, I thought he was gonna pay me for the jersey, but he just wore the jersey. He ain't even asked me. You on some bull jive. But I digress. Go to the next one. Mojo24 Baseball says, Browns won that trade. A star player and future picks. Listen, man. And that's what I'm saying now. Now I see the light. It's like this really was the best case scenario for real for what they wanted to do. And I seen people saying like I think Quincy Carey was saying, like, they wanted to trade Myles. I don't think they wanted to trade Myles. I think that they know Myles was disgruntled. He just didn't. Myles didn't want to be here, so they kind of had to do it before stuff got ugly. Eventually, I feel like that's what I feel. I don't know. He really would probably know more than me because he got sources. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I think that's what it is. I don't think they really wanted it. Andrew Berry said that Myles is going to go from Cleveland to Canton. That's what he said. I feel like he really wanted that to happen. But once they freed up that little thing, that little clause in the contract, you know what I'm saying? We all ignored it, but it meant something, you know what I'm saying? But Jared Verse is a young guy, you know what I'm saying? Great upside. Great motor too. That's another thing too. People would complain about Myles Garrett, his motor, play in and play out. You know what I'm saying? This dude seems to have a great motor. And that's one of the reasons why people would say, this is always crazy to me, but people will say this. People would say that TJ Watt is better than Myles Garrett. And it came down for real to the motor. It seemed like every play, TJ Watt just seemed like he's trying so hard. That's what it seemed like. And with Myles, it seemed like some plays he take off. You know what I'm saying? Granted, again, if you've been watching the Browns, you know they double and triple team Myles all game though. So of course you're gonna be beat to hell by the end of the game. Some games, you know what I'm saying? And then some games you're gonna have 5, 6 sacks. It's just what it is, right? So the next one, Nate Cates. As a Rams fan, I will be rooting for V8 to have a Hall of Fame career. Glad to see he looks happy and ready to work and help change their culture to winning. So they call him V8. That's a slick nickname. But again, maybe they stop calling that if he can't get 8. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the rules. I don't know. I don't know if they could list him as an outside linebacker because that's the reason why he was able to be 8 in Los Angeles, right? So I don't know if they could finagle something and still label him as an outside linebacker, even though we play 4-3. I don't know. It remains to be seen. We'll see. So, but yeah, hopefully he does have a Hall of Fame career. I mean, that'll be good for us. Barring he stays here, once his, because I think he got a year left on his rookie deal, and then it'll be time for him to re-up. So hopefully we do good enough where he'll want to stay. That's the thing. I don't know if he'll have control of his own destiny. I don't know how that. I'm having a brain freeze right now. But if it's the end of his deal, he probably, could opt out or whatever it is. So, but we still got a great young defense though. That's the thing. We might not have the 23 sacks, but we got a great young defense. We got great young pieces. Like I said, Jared Verse, I see the light now. He is very good. Still got Carson Schlesinger, Mason Graham. Still got Denzel. He's a veteran now, but we'll see what happened with him. You know what I'm saying? Grant Delpit, E-Man. Our defense is still loaded. So we might not have the outrageous sack numbers, or we might. Because just like turnovers, sacks come in bunches too. A lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So that still could take place. Plus, with Jared Verse, he's still young. So I mean, he can go from having 6 sacks or whatever he had last year to 12 to 14. You know what I'm saying? He could break out. Then depending on how he fit inside of our defense, because that's really why Myles had 23 last year. The way he fit inside the Jim Schwartz defense, it like augmented his skill set. You already can't block him and you put him all out wide. So it's like he blitzing. You know what I'm saying? So now let me say this though. It's a few reasons why I think that Jared Verse is a good pick. And like I said, I got segments now. This ain't gonna be every show, but just something to break up the monotony, So this one is called No Disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. But when you really look at Myles Garrett, you look at his numbers for real. The last year he had 23 sacks, right? That was crazy. But before that, mind you, I'm not saying he wasn't good, because obviously he was awesome. But he was getting like 14 sacks, 16. So all I'm saying is this. If Jared Verse can come in here and give us double-digit sacks, whether it be 10 or above, right? If he can do that, it won't sting nearly as much from losing Myles. Now, also, let me say this too. Myles was so good though that he would alter offense's game plans. Like I know Joe Burrow happy. I know Lamar Jackson happy. You know what I'm saying? Like he used to terrorize the Bengals. That's the reason why we used to beat the Bengals, is because of Myles Garrett alone, for real. So I know they happy about that. You know what I'm saying? But again, no disrespect. If Verse can just give us 10 sacks, They say he great with the pressures. From the tape I seen, a little highlights. I ain't saying tape. The highlights. It look like he can provide the pressures, right? He can do that and get 10 sacks. Okay. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So now, what y'all think about the whole thing, man? Like I said, I know I'm probably a little bit late. I had to decompress. I couldn't do it. I was devastated, but I'm fine now. You know what I'm saying? In the comments, what you think though? You know what I'm saying? Also, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to get to 300 right now. I'm at 203. Okay? So now, at the end of the day got to end. But before it does, tap into BTSN. Go Browns.